Okay, pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Already went over the minutes earlier, so I'll go ahead and make a motion to approve the minutes from February. Besides my name spelled again. Yeah, so is mine. I'll second it. So the should do that.
I'm right.
We'll go over the disbursements for February. Hill excavating must be for plowing.
Pardon?
Hill excavating must be for all the plowing.
Yes, no problem. And then when we had the building, which I learned on the lesson, I don't do that. When we had it open for heat warming center, I had him plowing it every day, because we did go through a lot.
Yeah.
So what day were you hoping for a warm up?
It was almost about 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, that sub, the temperature were over the.
Nobody called
I'd
me.
say, did anybody take it up on?
No.
Hmm.
Who approved? Oh, you guys still working on it. I'm sorry.
Oh, this one? Yeah. I'm still looking.
This one for you is something,
That's insurance.
that's the insurance, okay.
I'll go ahead and make a motion to approve February's minutes.
One second.
Okay, next, when you're caught up, Kathy, we'll go to bill 270.
Yes, it passed. It's on the governor's desk. And my understanding is that they want the townships merged before the year 2030.
Oh, that's the one without a fire department, right? So it'd be like,
Yeah, but they're going to, the rest of the townships are going to be put judged on the point system.
what do we see we're gonna get part of? Right? The northern half of,
That, from what I understand on it, like. All the townships are getting scored. But North Bend and Jackson don't have fire departments, are the only two. From what I heard, 300 out of the 900 in the state are being. They have to be absorbed by a neighboring one.
is that the whole county or are they gonna be able to split those?
I don't know, that's.
That's what we're.
My rumor well, not my rumor, I have heard that they want to take Stark County, there's 9 counties, and they want, when it's all said and done, they want 3 counties, 3 townships.
But I don't think that's part of this bill, Kathy. This bill is just for the lower ones, lower.
No, all the townships are gonna start being pushed together.
Yeah, but that isn't part of this bill. These are just getting rid of the lowest ones where they have to merge.
Mhm.
And then it's all gotta be graded by the county by the end of this year. they're taking next year off so that the departments, or the townships can talk about merging. And then it's gotta be in effect by,
2030.
it
They
it
want
wouldn't
it
take
done.
effect until 28.
29.
And then 29, that's when the state jumps in and says, if you haven't done it, now we're in charge.
Okay,
And then that will take effect in 30.
my understanding, they don't want the merging going on during election years.
Yeah, that's why they're holding off this year.
Provides that all mergers in a county are effective no later than January 1, 2029.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna probably kind of wait and see what happens with that, so. Okay, annual report.
That is submitted and done.
NIPSCO, I see we got a credit. That was for that check that they,
No,
no,
no, this is last year I put off, the fire department, the building across the street and the community building. I requested to be put on a budget for each building. Well, each payment, the fire department, both buildings is working out close, so I mean, they're good. Ours was $268 a month. The community building has a credit of $14,497. I had
1,000 or
1,400, I'm sorry. And they, I have talked to NIPSCO. They said that they can either reimburse us, or they can add it on to the following months, but under the circumstances, I just assume them refund us and lower the bill. The payment,
budget.
yeah.
That's something they're gonna willing to do, is lower the budget, to reevaluate and lower.
Yeah, well, they do that, it's either in April or May.
April, yeah. Okay. Do you have to have a motion on that, how we wanna handle that, or are you good on just telling them what to do yourself?
It's whatever you guys think.
I'm fine with that.
Tell them that just refunds money.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cause it'd take us forever. We'd have a year of free, almost a year.
Okay, community building.
All right, the update on that. Brian Reese was waiting on me while we was waiting on the state fire marshal. Well, he's gonna give me a definite answer, but right now, he's hee-hawing around, not hee-hawing. He's looking at if somebody gets electrocuted, they're gonna need to be able to get to the breakers to shut them off right away. He's leaning more that way, thinking that's not a good idea. So we'll see. He's supposed to be out next week. I mean, last year I paid the for the permit for the building. It's a yearly thing. The permit was $231 and it went up to $439.
Everything else keeps going up.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Tables and chairs.
Tables I haven't really looked at, but you do have
That.
what it would cost for 69 chairs, and if I counted right, that's what we need. And I didn't think that was really too bad.
That's the same file that we're looking at, so. I'd go ahead and make the motion to purchase those chairs.
Do you know what sort of wood is underneath the seat there? Is it fiberboard or is it an actual chunk of plywood?
On what?
Got a 500 pound weight limit, so I'm assuming it
Okay.
has to be something pretty.
I would assume.
Yeah, because I did question it about the weight limit, because we need to be careful about that.
All right, 1 second.
And as far as the tax, she said that she can remove that, and she even gave me her phone number to collar
They should be able to ship it here, so we have to. look
that
at-
have to be shipped to the community building. They're already assembled. The only thing is, I have to check them as they come off, so make sure they're not damaged. Before I sign their paperwork.
Go ahead and get those ordered as soon as possible then.
Okay. Lady was real nice.
Anything else for the community building?
Nope.
And I was
I don't know.
down here Saturday for an event and like I said, that heater, really, I think it really helps a lot in there.
I think one more was really. But not this year.
Yeah. Fire department, Rick, what do you got?
Alright, so, we got the engine back after having, seal replaced, and they found a couple other things, had to repack 5 total valves, I think. He made the comment that the underside of that was a little bit rusty. So we're actually in the process of switching out the rescue and the engine, so the rescue will be the one going out for structure fires and everything else. That's what Colton's out there doing now. Sole process, moving all the compartments around, storage. Kathy, did you find out? Did you call down to state or get an answer back on the new truck?
Not yet.
Okay,
I'll do it. I'll have to do it by Friday.
okay.
I've got things going on in the morning and in the afternoon tomorrow.
Okay. Cause we're
I
kind
knew
of
I'd
at standstill,
forget.
there's. The stripped down version. Is right around 500,000 or more. Cost everything's going up. I mean, that's stripped down. So, And that would put us over the budget of what we're doing now. Kathy wants to see if we can extend it to. She thinks she's limited to 5 years, but.
6.
6. But it would still put us over the. The amount, right?
I think 6 years is what we were
I thought it was
doing
only
on
5.
this truck. I don't know, I have to investigate that too. But I know we were restricted when we got that truck.
Yeah, I thought it was 5 years, cause we got it. 21 and we couldn't put it in service till 22 because of the title. And, I had told you about the heater, I had to look at the heater over at the bus barn. The induction fan heater is out. So I gotta tear it apart and try to find a price for that. But you don't have to call McGrath or anything in for that.
Okay.
These I'll look at myself. Community building, I'm not touching. Liability. I'm
Are
not
those the
touching.
original ones too?
No, there's only one over there, just the one bay is heated. Where the lift is, and it's fairly new, they just put that in. 7, 8 years ago. But I have to take it off to get a part number on it because trying to work on it up above. I can't see anything. So. It's getting to the point that we don't need it right now, so. It is what it is. We had our meeting, you want me to wait for. Your next. Item of agenda. Before I talk on the. Meeting with Back Lake and Coons Lake. Alright, so. Contacted Andy, had a meeting with Andy and Daryl was supposed to come down here, chief of Bass Lake. And he ended up getting an emergency call, he had to go, but we talked to him on the phone. We're all kind of in agreement on trying to form a territory. As chief.
All three?
Are we referring to that as territory though, or are you calling that a merger?
That, that would be a territory. You can either do a territory or a district. If it's a district, then the county owns it. That's why we still want to do a territory. If we do the territory, then we don't have to worry about merging because they'll still be included in it. With North Bend. Trying to get a hold of a time that we can sit down as departments. And talk about what we would like to see. And. Daryl said their monthly meeting is next Sunday. So he wants to bring it up to his membership before he lets us know. I said, well, bring it up to your membership next Wednesday. Here, because that'll give us 1 week. Before meeting here with the trustees and advisory boards. Daryl brought up a good point. When you guys had your meeting with Coos Lake. We should have been able to attend. That should have been open to the public. And he said I wouldn't have stood for what they tried to pull. Because it's all naysay, he said, she said. And we don't want any part of that. This is what we wanted. What you guys are, or what they were trying to do, was not what we asked for. So. We kind of want everybody on the same page. Daryl. If we did do this. With the territory. We would have to get full-time people, just for the simple fact that. All 3 departments. We're gonna be over 900 calls. So they would have to do that other station up there by 30 and then put one in North Bend. Like I said, this hasn't been brought up between the departments yet, but it was brought up with the chiefs. For the simple fact that. We could do a dividing line, at Division Road North would be that station toned out. Plus Coons Lake, Washington Township, whichever area that is. South of Division would be the full-time at North Bend. And Bass Lake or us, wherever it lands. That way we would still be able to respond right off the bat and then backfill with our departments. We'd get somebody there, response time would be a lot quicker. And Andy had their advisory board meeting last week. And he said, we're talking about it, and Mark said, yeah, we know. And Andy said, you guys are gonna listen to us this time, because you guys already screwed the poops last time. So.
What did that truck was, not to change subject, the truck that we just received back,
Engine 12. And that's gonna be our vehicle fire extrication. Rescue vehicle.
So
They're still gonna be the same names.
when you're talking about a full-time. Fireman, just 1 or 2, or where would those be?
We'd have to have one at each station at least.
It depends, do you wanna do 2 at each station, or do you wanna be OSHA compliant and have 3?
Wow.
Because you gotta have 3 men on an engine. So it all depends on what the call is.
and where it's at.
And they would be responsible for the scheduling and everything else. Somebody calls off, whatever, try to get a backfill from whatever.
My question is that gonna create an issue full time and then we have the volunteers that's not getting paid as much?
We can't guarantee any of that. There's gonna be animosity, but if we make it as close to what it is, then that's what it's gonna be. I mean. People have to keep up on their training. It's not gonna be like. I don't wanna throw anybody under the bus, but. If you don't have your certs. Some people are still allowed to go. It'll be that they can't go. And that's just the way it is.
But it sounds to me, if I'm reading this correctly. After no later than December 31st, 2026. Townships will be assigned their points,
yes,
so. We won't know until all of the assignments are done. Which townships are allowed to merge or which townships. Just aren't gonna exist anymore. Or which townships are going to act as recipient townships.
and. The way it is, it could be if the way the county rates it, I don't know what their judging is gonna be. Everybody in the county may be. At 4 points or more. We don't know,
So this is a hurry up and wait.
yeah,
I mean, you won't get your points till,
January 3rd or December 31st.
yeah, or after, and then you can't do anything during.
You can still do the territory
Yeah, I
stuff,
was wondering if that has.
you can still do the territory,
Okay.
that has no effect on that.
During the meantime, should we wait on it until we get our points to see how that goes?
But then we run into the same thing that we had this year where we were tied. Because all the data collection. Has to be in and you have to have your 3 meetings by March 31st. And submitted down to state by March 31st. So this way we actually have more time to plan on stuff and try to get things together. Instead of,
So we're looking on a vote by next March.
yes. Well, it'll never happen this year. So this wouldn't take effect until the public meetings next year.
So that'll already be judged, okay.
So
It'll be judged, but they won't act on it until 27 or 28.
does anyone know what criteria is gonna be used for judging for distributing points? And who's going to do that?
The county does it. From what I understand.
Local government finance department. So whoever is designated as local government finance department. It's not specific here.
And it could be that they're waiting until after the elections
So they can't,
to find out who
Yeah,
is in place.
yeah. But I mean, even then, those people can't do anything till after January 1,
Until they get sworn in.
so. Yeah, this is a hurry up and wait.
Mhm.
This is. I don't believe that this is well thought out.
And the first meeting's next week. Or
The
our-
fire
our
department.
meeting.
No, your meeting's in 2 weeks.
They-
We're trying to get the fire department
Hey.
together.
And I may not be able to make that one because I'm going on vacation the next day. We'll set
Where you
that for
I might not be able to make it either, cause I'm gonna jump in a suitcase.
You called the meeting, you gotta be there.
No.
You're in charge.
What else do you have, Rick? Yeah.
No, we did training with the ice water rescue suits.
And that,
That was very interesting. If you don't burp those things, you will not get your feet back down to the bottom of the lake. You float. But you can't get your feet down. I found that out.
interesting.
They replaced. How many tires to begin with?
We did 2 steer tires on 2 because we found a. I think we had a slice or something in the sidewall of the steer tire on 2. And then we replaced the steer tires on the engine. Because those were sold. Now we ordered 2 steer tires for the tanker, the other tanker, cause those are from 97. And then we found a slice on one of the back tires of the tanker, other tanker. So Gary said when we do that, we should replace the whole axle. So those have been ordered. I don't know if they've come in yet or not.
Okay, cause I did that, I did let you know that.
Yeah, he ordered them. But I don't know if they're in yet. We didn't want what happened to Knox on their ladder. Where it blew on 30th. While they were driving. So.
We got anything else? Angie, anything? Nothing else from fire department, Kathy?
No, I'm good, I'm just trying to remember everything said, so I can make sure Kim knows it.
Just for clarification, though, the $400 that you were thinking of when she brought up NIPSCO.
14, yeah.
So the $400 check that NIPSCO lost and then said they found and then tried to refund us was never cashed. So did we finally get that straightened out?
Yeah, that, I sent it to him.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, she sent me a letter and I replied back with the check.
yeah, the check was.
Cause I never, well, the state board of accounts told me to deposit it in the checking account and I just couldn't do it because it wasn't rightfully ours.
All right, yeah.
And I just hung on to it and then when the letter came, I sent it back.
Yeah, that was confirmed that it never came out of the account to begin with, so that they goofed. That was a NIPSCO error. Shocker.
There's nothing else, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
We'll second that.
I do have something here.
Well, then,
You're shutting it off?
Yeah,
Okay.
meeting's done.